No, I'm sorry. I lost connection, but I started a new live stream, and I unfortunately I lost the chat as well. So please, when you had something in the chat, please write it again. Yeah, sorry for that. I hope my internet connection will hold up to the end of the stream. Yeah. I wait for you to join. Oh, yeah, guys, sorry for that. Uh, but I don't know how much how much I lost from the previous, like where I lost you. But yeah, I will continue here. Oh, outside it's raining a lot. Yeah, I hope you guys can join again. I'm so sorry. Uh, but I couldn't restore the connection. And yeah, of course you have to like design how this forehead is working because it's actually unusual forms here. What fits the character the best? Yeah, you have to figure out. Wow. I don't know if you hear this, but it's raining a lot and yeah, maybe I lost my connection because of the rain. I don't know. It's because of the storm. It's going on outside. I mean, something like this. Actually, I like this section already. A better, like smoother transition between the tip of the nose and this portion here. Subhashi Subhashai Genk is uh, rejoined or joined. I'm sorry, I lost my last I lost connection with my last um stream, and I think the other guys who were on the other stream didn't rejoin this stream here. Yeah, but welcome. If you have any questions, so I'm already streamed for half an hour, and the stream was lost, unfortunately. But anyway, I continue this character here. And yeah, don't hesitate if you have any question. Don't hesitate to ask whatever you want. Uh, yeah, that's a actually pretty cool idea. I already had this idea my own, but yeah, maybe my stream or my channel is not big enough. Like Chopin Nagi is asking or is telling that he would love to watch me collaborate with other streamers. I think with other streamers and like sculpt together, maybe on like this similar character but different perspectives. Like I don't know, someone is doing it in Blender and I'm doing it in ZBrush, and we are talking like on a podcast or something like this. Actually, I think I would enjoy it. Yeah, Sketch 16. Yes, the stream was stopped, and I'm sorry for this. There is like really bad weather outside. Maybe I lost my internet connection because of the storm outside. I already worked some steps ahead. Please rewatch this video if you want. And you had some questions. You wanted to know about your dragon. You want to yeah, like work on, and you asked me if I can do a dragon sculpt. And the rest I couldn't read anymore. So if you have some questions regarding your dragon, yeah, please please let me know on the new chat. At this side, I continue with the eyebrows. I think they are very, very important for this character because they are very prominent and they are like behaving in a specific way. So I'm placing the eyebrows now, and yeah, you have some realistic uh, um, references for your character and you want to share. I don't know if you can share something on the chat. Of course, you can try to share it on the chat, or maybe you tell me how you found it, and I can watch myself on Google or something like this. So yeah, like you want, try to post on the chat. And yeah, I'm open actually for new ideas for my channel, or like Shabham Nagi was already telling that he wants to see, or he would like to see me streaming with other creators. Yeah, good idea actually. Maybe I will like contact someone and ask. Of course, my English is not good enough. Like, I hope it's okay. It's fine for you to listen. I mean, not good enough for like, yeah, talking to a person who is a native speaker also. Of course, it's difficult for me, but what's happening there? Strange things happening here on my computer. Okay. Um, is YouTube paying me for my live streams? Actually not. I'm doing them without payment. I would love to, yeah, make a living from it, from like streaming and teaching and this stuff. I am live teaching in a school here in my hometown. I'm teaching sculpting and 3D arts and everything related to it. But yeah, like I said, I would love to make a living from YouTube streaming, from YouTube like teaching people. I like to teach. I like the contact with yeah, people with passion and the stuff. Uh, don't worry, your English is fine enough. Thank you very much. So yeah, I'm learning, of course, English, and yeah, this is a good opportunity for me to talk actually, because like I can watch movies, um, but I do not have like practice in talking, and this is a good opportunity for me to talk as well. Yeah, maybe I ask um, Nico from Speedchar if he is interested in yeah, like some kind of collaboration to stream together. I can ask him. I mean, I don't know him like in person, but I can write him on ArtStation or something like this and tell like, hey, I'm a YouTube creator as well. I'm live streaming, and if he, are you interested to stream together? Actually, I don't know how it works, how to set up the stream for two people, but maybe I'm streaming on my page and he is streaming on his page, or can he like share his stream with me? I don't know how it works actually. I'm new to this business of streaming actually. I don't know how this works. Yeah, but yeah, I would love to get in touch with other creative people who are passionate about this industry, and yeah, work together. And maybe we can work on a real project together. Would be actually pretty interesting experience. Like actually, I like YouTubers or channels who are like streaming like in a group. I watch some streamers, not in 3D stuff, but like entertainment or gameplay, or like game streamers. I like most the ones who are streaming in a group, because actually the stream is living from the interaction between people. Like I interact with you. Uh, I think my stream is pretty boring when I have no chance to talk to someone, because I'm not this type of guy who talks a lot to himself. I'm not used to talk to myself. So I need, of course, your input, your questions, or yeah, like ideas. What are you doing? Actually, I'm interested. What are you doing, guys? So I'm not just teaching. I'm of course interested in your like way to see 3D arts design, or like uh, the industry in itself. Maybe you have some experience with game creation or whatever. Of course, you can uh, share it with me, and we can discuss it. And if you are working on a specific project, like maybe a game, you can of course tell me, and I can like, yeah, we can discuss it, how I see your project, or like for feedback. I cannot create like a full feedback like on my Patreon. Uh, like I'm creating video feedbacks for my patrons, but yeah, I'm still curious what you guys are doing, what you're working on, and this stuff. Uh, I think his jaw should be slimmer, like this. Yeah, the artist of this artwork is Shao Teng Zhao. Yeah, I didn't write it um, in this stream because I had to restart it and I was like in rush. I will add his name after the stream again in in this part. Okay, so the other part crashed. Uh, that's why this part has another description. Wow, it's storming outside like crazy. Okay, I think I like his like overall look on the face. And actually, I don't know if there are so many like other people streaming like sculpting. Maybe on Twitch, I don't know. I know just from like Nico from Speedchar, but maybe there are many other streamers as well. So yeah, you're welcome to share with me other streamers. Maybe I can contact them and ask them for collaboration. I think it would be fun to do things like this. But of course, you need to get to know these people first. I mean, it should be like harmonized. There should be some kind of harmony between people. Um, so we can like actually talk to each other like friends and not like strangers. Um, so it's a thing we need to develop anyway. So I mean, between the streamers. And yeah, I would love to work with someone, maybe on a game project or so. I know, actually, I have little time to do private projects, but maybe someday. Something like this. I'm not happy with the chin yet, but he reminds me a little bit like he is an old boxer or something like this because he has a huge chin and this nose, like a boxer. So like a gentleman boxer or something like this. So when you're creating characters, even if this is like not your creation, this 2D piece, you have to think about what is this person actually doing? Or I mean, he looks like a butler or so, but maybe he has a past as a gentleman boxer. This adds a lot to a character, I think. I mean, when you just think about these things, this adds a lot already. Okay, I think I'm ready for the hair. And actually, I don't know exactly where to start because we do not see what's happening up here. So I have to figure out what to do there. I think I'm placing here um, these strands at this side. I mean on the front, and then I will see what's happening at the back. So like this, like this, and a bigger geometry here, and I separate them. I think he could could have like these haircuts haircuts from Peaky Blinders from this TV show. Um, like Killian Murphy is wearing on the in the TV show. From the 20s or so, like this. So when you're creating characters, then you have to have an idea like what was like I mean fashion like in the 20s or yeah, you have to have an idea of these things as well. So not just form or stylization or whatever. I mean form with round shapes and this stuff and volume, but you have to have an idea what happened in fashion just a little bit. Of course, you can Google for it. And I think, I don't know, maybe I have to create it from another geometry because it could be more flat. This piece here could be more flat and more like angular shaped. Let me see if this works better. Um, this geometry, I mean. So I create this really flat here at the beginning. So I'm just trying out. It's not final here. Yeah, like I said earlier, this is a design process. I tell it over and over actually. A very flat one here. Mm, uh, I hope I pronounce your name correctly. Oh, Sketch 16 is asking for. Yeah, Sketch 16, you're welcome to watch these videos on demand. I'm sorry I missed your comment, but let me see what you. Uh, no, I was not able to. I mean, I didn't get a link. Maybe you can like contact me on ArtStation. Maybe you can send it there. Yeah, you find my ArtStation on the video on the description, I think. And yeah, maybe you can share your artwork like this, or I find my own and show you just like I would do it actually. So not a specific one. I mean, not a specific dragon, but another one. So you have to adapt these techniques anyway. So it doesn't make sense to just learn this one dragon. You have to adapt this knowledge to any kind of creature, actually. So yeah, and yes, right now I'm using only ZBrush, and I'm using a old version. So I have a full license. I got it from work. That's why I mean from a client. That's why I am not. Uh, I actually don't know the um, how the payment system of Maxon is working actually. And yes, I tried sculpting in Blender, and maybe someday I can switch to Blender. I don't know. Actually, for characters like this, you can switch to Blender easily because you do not have to have this much geometry. I mean polygons. And I don't know how many polygons Blender can handle actually. But for these characters, yeah, I actually do not need too much. I think I would do this layering of these two strands like this. And this part is going more like, I think, oops. Like there. Yeah, I tried sculpting in Blender just some days ago when I was teaching sculpting in a class, and the students were asking me if we can do, or the school was asking me if we can do sculpting with Blender, and we made some kind of mixture between Blender and ZBrush then. So I showed differences and similarities, but actually I'm not using Blender for sculpting right now because yeah, I do not have to. Like I said, I have a old license for ZBrush. And as long this license is working, it's fine for me because it's yeah, it does work like for the things I want to know, I want to do. You do not have to use the like newest version when you have some kind of problems with Maxon or I don't know, like yeah, with the payment system. I don't know. You can maybe switch to Blender or to a older version. But I get most of my licenses I get from clients actually. Yes, Nico is working with Blender, but actually, yeah, maybe we can do it like he is working on with Blender on one character, and I'm working with ZBrush. It actually, yeah, it could be fun actually, or maybe he can teach me how to use Blender sculpting. I mean, how to use it, I know it. It's actually not a big deal. to use it, but I'm not used to use it. Whoops. Uh, Let me see. I don't know if this round shape works for me. I mean this like it loses pretty much this shape I want. Maybe this method here is better. It's helpful for those Blender users or ZBrush user. Um, yeah, maybe we can like work on one character from the perspective of Blender or the perspective of ZBrush. Could be fun actually. I don't know how to do this region here. I think it goes like more like this. And maybe I can do it like more like this with these strokes. on this artwork, you see the side here. It's very, very important to see them because and that's why I think there should be more going to the back. Let's see, I think the head could be a little bit smaller here. Of course, you have to connect the neck with the head because the hairs need some volume there to lie on. So yeah, let's see the rest. Yeah, I think from the basic idea. Rest is actually detailing. And let's see. The mustache could have some more detailing. Yeah, like I said, it's right now it's symmetric. For an animation, you would like build it symmetric and then distort the other face like with the rig. For printing, you have to do it right away. I mean the distortion. Maru1 has a question. Um, you're trying to learn 3D art, and your question is, should I learn Blender first or jump into ZBrush? Like, actually, it depends on what you want to do. When you want, like, basically, actually, I told it already on my Patreon a lot that when you are a 3D artist, you are actually first thing you are is an artist. That's why you should learn first art fundamentals. It doesn't matter what kind of program you use. And I teach that at the beginning, you are not learning any program actually. But when you want to jump right into 3D, I cannot stop you, of course. And I would recommend to try out Blender first, because you can learn like basic 3D stuff when you want to be a 3D artist. ZBrush is very specific, like, or yeah, it's actually just for sculpting. It's not for 3D designs from a design standpoint, like lighting and coloring and whatever. It's actually just for sculpting. So when you are serious with 3D art, I would learn art stuff first. So art fundamentals, like, I don't know, like anatomy or so. It depends, of course, what you want to do. If you are, I mean, when you want to learn, or when you are asking, you're maybe into uh, character stuff, and then learn anatomy first before you are learning actually programs, because program learning is actually easy. You can do it in, I don't know, some weeks, but art fundamentals are much more harder to learn and much more important. Um, my style looks like polygon style. Uh, yeah, maybe I saw some of his, or I think it's one person, right? Um, yeah, and actually I do not have a style. I do whatever is needed for a project. I mean, this style is like, I mean, it's a common thing in game industry anyway. So Polygon didn't invent his style because he is just doing what everyone else is doing, like I do. It's oriented towards a. I'm not a artist in this, like, I'm not expressing things. I'm just doing uh, client stuff for games or for animation. And if a client tells like, I want this style, it doesn't matter actually where this style comes from. And I think like for 3D artists, style is overrated. But yeah, actually, Polygon is doing the same techniques maybe, or the same type of characters there. These like very stylized characters with huge noses or whatever. I think he makes more female characters. But anyway, yeah, this style you find like in nearly every game, like League of Legends or whatever. They are doing this style as well. But I don't like this word style too much, because actually it's not a style. It's I do whatever a client wants, and I'm not watching to have a like a specific style. That's why my portfolio is built from some stylized stuff, some more realistic stuff. I'm taking away more and more, taking away realistic stuff from my portfolio and go more for stylizations or stylized characters. But actually, I'm not trying to have a specific style or so. And I do not recommend to have a specific style, because you are limiting yourself, especially as a freelancer. You're limiting yourself to a specific style, and maybe this style is, I don't know, maybe there are not a lot of customers who need this style, or there are more customers who need this style than realistic stuff. Stefan is asking if he is not going to be employed at Pixar after one day of messing around with ZBrush. Nope. Actually, not. You have to, yeah, you have to have an education actually, and in the stuff you want to do. And many people think that they can jump like ahead and think like, oh, I don't need education, or I don't know, I don't need a college degree or whatever to find a job in the games industry. And it's actually not true. Many or most people in the games industry or animation industry have some kind of education and have some kind of degree in engineering or whatever, or from a art school. And some of these talents have no education. I mean, they are self-taught artists. And I told it already on other streams. I have a challenge running, I think for about 2 months right now. Okay, Stefan was, how I understand it, you were animating a little bit, and then you went to like you moved on to self-teaching in rigging, so more technical stuff, I think. Yeah, like I said, there are some self-taught artists out there who are very, very good, but it's actually, it takes a lot of time. Of course, you can do it, but it takes a lot of time to learn everything by yourself and combine this knowledge. I mean, when you watch a tutorial about this or tutorial about this, maybe you will be confused, like, okay, how do I combine these know-how to one character? I mean, there are tutorials about sculpting, rigging, baking, and this stuff. But when do you need baking? When do you need high poly? When do you need low poly? When do you need whatever? This is something it's really, really hard to learn from tutorials. Of course, it's possible, but it takes more time, I think, and you need education actually. I think someone on YouTube, um, someone I was watching told like um, most people in the world who have a specific job, I mean, not a job like cleaning toilets or whatever, a specific job in arts, in engineering or whatever, have education. And when you have the chance to get education, I mean, when you are living in a country where you can get education, please get education. This takes you a lot uh, faster to your desired job, actually. Yeah, you are right. Actually, it's a good thought that something like technical stuff. It's yeah, technical stuff is easier to learn when you watch a tutorial. Like click there, and you just to have remember the clicks. The I don't know, click there, here, and there. Um, you just have to remember these clicks. But skill related stuff like art, you cannot learn. I mean, of course you can learn, and you have to learn it on your own. Like you have to practice on your own. But this is not what I mean. I mean, you need guidance like in thinking like an artist. And this is something I'm working on a video right now. I don't know if this video will come out because I'm not this guy who likes to work on actual videos. I like to live stream and to talk like like this, but I'm not this much interested in like creating real videos. Um, but I'm actually working on a video how to learn art and yeah, like how to learn art. I mean, not ZBrush, not Blender, but art. How to learn it actually. Um, Maybe this video will come out someday. I don't know. Um, I think it's a interesting thing, but yeah, like I said, I'm not into like creating videos too much. Mm. And yeah, like real art, you cannot learn. I mean, you can of course learn it on your own, but it takes a lot of time. And it's easier to have a mentor or to have a some kind of teacher who has some experience and teaches you to think like an artist. And then when you learn to think like an artist, then first you are an artist, and second, art things are getting like easier and easier, and you can adapt like styles and this stuff easier when you know like art fundamentals, design fundamentals, and this stuff. And this is something you have to learn from a teacher, or you go the long way, like teaching yourself. Yeah, you try to learn VFX, like Nuke and this stuff, and it's um, actually it's really really hard to learn um, without guidance. I think it's like learning programming. I tried to learn programming, and I can do it to a specific point, and when this point is reached, I lose it. Like I don't get it. I don't get it how things work in programming, and this is something you cannot learn on your own. You have to study it with yeah, like in a school. You cannot learn it on your own. Or you are very, very smart. I mean, there are very smart people out there who can learn these things on their own, of course. But don't think that everybody can do it. Just because, like, I don't know, Mark Zuckerberg or whoever learned programming on his own in his I mean, in his garage or whatever. Um, that everyone can do it. It's really, really hard. And this is why these people are earning a lot of money. Yeah, cool. Uh, yeah, rigging is something you really need for, I mean, in the industry. So, do you have a job as a rigger, or or are you still learning? Mm, yeah, you are still learning, and school is ending in about 8 months. Yeah, I wish you good luck with your career as a rigger, and maybe you can sculpt some characters or rig some characters, or like in a big project. Okay, I think the basics of the face are some kind of ready. The hair could get some more treatment. I think, yeah, I think this could work like this. And of course, like I said, his facial features like eyebrows, they have to stick a little bit more out. And yeah, like I said, the left eyebrow is different than the right eyebrow, and I have to develop a like a mixture between them, like this. But yeah, when I draw like this line here, it looks strange on this side. So I have to work it out a little bit more subtle. I think something like this. Hello Anna. Welcome. Right now I'm working on more like finalizing the proportions. Yeah, you see how this little thing there is changing his personality a lot. Like yeah, it's drawing attention to the eyebrow region. I think more like this can work here. I would love to see like or maybe to make a full face rig for a stylized character like this. But it's really really hard to do. Okay, I append a cylinder. And create this color of his tuxedo. And yeah, like I said, I enjoy the creation of um, stylized characters more and more. And I'm switching my portfolio more towards stylized characters, actually. Let me see. Let me watch for a specific brush. I never used it. Mm, I think this one. No. Is it this one? Ah, yes. I never used this, but I think, yeah, it's pretty cool for creating geometry quickly. Normally, I would use another technique to build this color, but yeah, actually, I don't like it this. Yeah, guys, if you have any question further, like I said, don't hesitate to ask. So I have something to talk about. Oops. Uh, This is something I do not enjoy a lot in ZBrush to model like yeah to poly model things. Mm. Um, Stefan is yeah you are. This is the end goal for be able or to be able to sculpt and rig your own characters. Um, yeah, actually, you do not have to do it like yeah. It's maybe it's the final final goal. Actually, it's cool. It's cool to do it, but you do not have to because in a studio, mostly you are um, either you're doing sculpting or you're doing rigging. You're not doing both in one studio. So in your career, you have to decide some kind of what do you want to do. Of course, there are small studios who want actually a person who is sculpting and rigging at the same time. But these are mostly small studios. Okay, so how long is the stream already? Yeah, together with the other one, it's about 2 hours. Um, yeah, I think I do some coloring. So I usually use this skin shade, this a little bit like more bright, uh, more bright material. Pick the colors from the artwork. Of course, it's not finished yet. Like hair and this stuff, it's not finished. But overall, I think I can create another version. Like, let me. Let me save it. And now I'm creating a asymmetric version. Can you please show how to make polygroups from polypaint? Polygroups from polypaint. You mean like uh, you mean this stuff I showed for hard surface modeling, right? I think you mean this. Like it's not a huge thing. Like I hope you mean this one. Like when I have my hard surface thing there, I don't know what, like an armor piece or whatever. And let's say like this. I already showed it on another stream. Let's say like this is my hard surface thing, and then I can fill this with white, and then I for zero mesh anatomy portrait. You mean how to like hold these hard surface edges, right? So I paint these hard surface edges with black. It's actually a plugin what's doing this. You are telling with this white and black just where you want to have like polygroup islands. Like this. And then there is a plugin called polygroup it, and then polygroup from painting. And then you have your polygroups. I hope you mean this. Because actually on polygroups, of course you can polygroup like, I don't know, from I buy normals, which I pretty much use. I use pretty much, but it's not working here because the normals are like not sharp enough. The edges are not sharp enough. Or let me try something which I actually didn't. I hope, like I said, I hope you mean this. Like mask by cavity. Nah, it's not working. I thought I can create like a quick version of this, but you have to paint these edges and then generate polygroups from it. You mean this button is not working? Or because I'm using an older version from ZBrush. Maybe they changed something on the on this button or on this plugin. I actually don't know. No, it's you do not need to download these plugins. You can when you install ZBrush, then you have these plugins coming with it with the installation. Yeah, like actually, like I said, you can do whatever you want. You can mark like this something and polygroup, and then you get this group like the black poly paint is like a border or something like this. Yeah, like I said, you do not need to download it. It comes with the installation. Okay, and now I'm like creating a asymmetric version. Okay, so this could apply like for printing. Of course, like he needs to be more like, let's see, or like this. You can distort the face pretty much. but this works just from this angle. Okay, so do not do this for your game characters. But this is just for portfolio. Like you are showing just like dynamic poses or something like this. So it just shows that you are working like yeah, you're just showing that you are working with more dynamics, more like fun characters and this stuff. It's just for your portfolio. It's not usable actually for projects also, like game projects. But I do it a lot for my portfolio pieces because yeah, like I said, you show just fun that you can have fun with 3D with funny characters and this stuff. Because actually most clients are watching for designers who can like who have fun with design and with yeah character stuff. It's actually pretty obvious because when you do a game or an animation, then you need people who can create not just a stiff looking face, but which is actually appealing to maybe a young audience. And these dynamics are showing, of course, a lot of the character itself. So he can be like the evil guy, the good guy, whatever, just because you are distorting the face in a specific way. uh, 3D Mutini. Thank you very much. And with distortion, I have actually the most fun because I can show the real like personality of this character. Mhm. Yeah, some very subtle uh, wrinkles, and I think this scar is indicating that he is actually like a boxer or something like this. So he has seen things. Okay, so he has a lot of personality. Maybe he is not the good guy. Let me restore his eyebrow. I leave it like this right now. Like I'm just I just try to uh, do as much as I can with the character itself. I mean, with the characteristics of this person. And some poly painting. Do not create too much. I mean, too much shading. I mean, draw some shadows there, but do not do it too much. Because when you are rendering, you get shadows anyway. So yeah, you have to be a little bit like picky and draw shadows here and there to support just some things like around the eyes. Like the eyes are around the eye, it's a little bit darker. The skin is a little bit darker than the rest, so you can paint it like a little bit darker, but do not do it too much. Just some variety, like on real skin. Some kind like this. Like I said, it's not finished and it's not animatable, of course. But for a like portfolio piece, it's pretty cool to show some dynamics, and mostly people are showing actually like when they get a piece like a artwork like this, they show this character actually not in distortion or in action. Um, and most portfolios are pretty stiff, or characters are pretty stiff in the portfolios. Of course, when you are building like a animatable character, like for a game, then of course it's stiff, like standing there. Um, yeah, but with a piece like this, when you like apply for a sculpting job or so, with a piece like this, you show actually uh, that you are able to work on characteristics, not on a character, but on characteristics of a character. And this is what I really recommend to do, uh, to show that this is a real character with a personality. So a quick monocle there, and like this. You can do it like a little bit more precise than I'm doing here. Something like this, maybe like oops, extrude. Good. I think we are finished for like I said, for a portfolio piece, you need to finalize here and there, some like on a hair. It's of course not finished, or here at the sides. Um, but yeah, show in your portfolio like dynamics and dynamic poses and this stuff. This applies pretty much to customers, I think. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this artwork. Maybe I will, like next time, I will do like a sketch 16 asked me for do a like a dragon sculpt or whatever. Um, yeah, and we will have a look how far we come, because actually realistic stuff, it takes more time, more practice, of course, more, I mean, not more practice in form, but practice in detailing and this stuff. Um, yeah, I enjoyed this art piece, and I enjoyed sculpting it, and maybe you will find it on my art station soon when I finish it. I always like promise to finish some things, but actually I have no time to finish stuff right now, because some projects are coming. Um, and yeah, let's see. I will try to stream on Thursday, and yeah, until then, have a nice one and happy sculpting. Bye bye.